Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and today in Warframe we're talking about the most loved topic. Why did you quit Warframe? Have you quit Warframe? Are people quitting Warframe? There's, a lot of yes to that and a lot of truth to that, and we're just going to talk about the generals. Over this past, I would say, year or two, but over throughout the entire lifetime of Warframe, content creators, players, and everyone in between picked up the game and then dropped the game. A lot of people usually end up dropping Warframe in the early game because it's just kind of a confusing, directionless, weird game that actually takes a lot of time to actually get into. Not really until later early game or mid game, until you start picking up that Warframe steam and getting a good grasp on the game. Like, the early game is pretty dreadful if you don't have anyone to teach you or maybe like hold your hand, show you how things work, or teach you the meta. A lot of people just start Googling things, and it became a huge, just like Wikipedia running game of how do I get this, where do I find this, how does this happen, how do I do that, how do I do this. So, and that means a lot of people end up quitting the game early on, and that's never really been good for Warframe. But since the game's now 9 years old, we're seeing a lot of players quitting the game who've been playing the game just for the longest of times. A lot of big content creators over the life of Warframe have quit with like 100,000, 200,000 subscribers. Smaller content creators all the time pick up Warframe, play it a bit, and then drop it because it's like, oh god, this game, there's so much just farming and so much time and so much things to do, and a lot of it's just like time to spend doing it, really. After the first little bit of Warframe, you kind of get the gist of the game. Once you have everything unlocked and you know how to do everything, then you're just like chilling and can do essentially whatever you feel like. And after a certain amount of time, farming for weapons just to level them up and try them out a bit before you're like, hey, it's not as good as this other weapon, something like that. It just gets kind of boring for a lot of people. Same with Warframes. You can have, at this point, 50 Warframes, almost 51 Warframes, and you can build them all however you want with multiple builds. All of your Warframes with 3 separate builds, just chilling, and then that's like 150 different type of builds on Warframes, so there's a lot you can do there. Same with weapons, etc., but it's just not really worth it for a lot of people. People just wiki or Google how to build or like what certain builds are for on I don't know. I don't know if people still use Overframe a lot, but there's websites like that where people throw up builds on how to do certain things. So that's just how the Warframe has been going. I myself have been playing it less just because I don't really have a lot of things that I need to do in-game. Finished off my Nightwave, got level 30. Thank you. As always, like, subscribe if you want to. But like, Warframe doesn't have anything to push you forward after a certain amount of time. Because I'm Legendary rank 1, I'll probably hit Legendary rank 2 soon enough, like around when Varuna, Lua's Prey, the next Wolf Warframe, Inspired Warframe, whatever, drops, right? I'll probably hit that around Legendary 2. But, like, that doesn't really mean anything to me at this point, because once you hit MR 30, that's when you get a big boost, and it's, like, the last one that really matters. Past that, you just get some bonus resources and things that, like, you probably might not care about at this point. So yeah, that's endgame Warframe, because there's no like new difficult things that are coming out. It's just more new interesting things to farm. Lua's Prey, for example, it's been an update we've been waiting on for a while. Well, it's part of Duveri, but not Duveri, because I think that's how Warframe's having to do things, breaking things up. Their development's kind of a mess, right? So it's going to be pretty small overall, a couple mission tiles, right, a little quest I think, and then some stuff to play. It's going to be minimal, but it'll be fun, but it's just, it's more Warframe, so that's cool. It's nothing I think too far off. You can play your Necromechan mission, yeah, it's cool, but I don't know if it's like waiting months worth of cool update, right? So I think Warframe, they're having their issues right now. It's showing right now they're having their lowest player count on Steam since, I think legitimately around 2016, so 2017. So that's fun. Warframe's hitting some all-time lows this year again. 2022 has been a rough year for them. They've had some good updates, like the best update was for sure Zariman. That was a nice update. Echoes of the Zariman was okay too, had some stuff, but those were like the two biggest updates that happened this year essentially. And you know, Zariman, hype. Echoes of Zariman, cool, but they can only bring and keep players in for so long with like one big update a year, right? So it's getting yeah, development slowed down, but we all know that's most likely because Soulframe, because of crossplay, cross save, and mobile being worked on. So it's all a process, but Warframe's like a 9-10-year-old game. It's crazy that just now they're releasing a ton of mobile crossplay eventually stuff, right? We're in a weird time, and it's grinding down on a lot of players, right? There's only so many Warframe beginner guides a lot of content creators can create. There's only so many Warframe build guides or weapon guides or what have you, or anything like that that people can create without getting like a little bored, right? Same with I assume a lot of Warframe streamers. I am like a major casual streamer where I just stream on YouTube and Twitch whenever randomly. I don't really like stick to YouTube or Twitch too much. I tend to dual stream at this point because it's like, whatever. It's a very chill time, and Warframe's just been getting a lot calmer, more boring, and I'm seeing less people stream it. It's less hype to stream for a lot of people, and that's just kind of how it is, right? It's kind of hard to get the magic of a game or like have the fun you're having in a game at the start years later, right? The start of a game, or like the first year of a game, I would say is always the best because that's when the game's new to you. That's when you're learning a lot of the game, when you're like grinding along through it and actually like getting new content. But then once you've done all of that, it's a lot slower. You're waiting on content, you're going over old rehashed content, you're min-maxing other content just to do it, really, right? So that can definitely grind out and hurt a lot of players mentally. So I think those are definitely a lot of reasons why people are quitting Warframe, right? We're just talking about this in general today because I've seen so many content creators quitting Warframe here and there. Some memeing about quitting Warframe, some taking breaks, some taking long breaks, right? All of the old Warframe content creators, we only really have, I think, a handful of them left from the very early ages of the game, because a 9-year-old game, if you've played it like the entire time, yeah, that's a long time, a decade. My God. And Warframe's never really been like the biggest of games, so it's always been like, if you're a big content creator for Warframe, medium content creator, it's not like you're rich, right? Not like the big Fortnite creators when they were like going at it in their heyday with their Epic Game Store creator codes, which is hilarious because I have an Epic Game Store creator code, Pupsker. That's right, baby. So Warframe's never had that like major mainstream popularity. It's had like a good burst of popularity, and it's like, you know, somewhat mainstream. But it's never had that like word of mouth where everyone knows what Warframe is. If anything, it's like a lot of people maybe tried Warframe, or people have like heard of it as the game that's really hard to get into. But it's never hit that stage of like League of Legends, Modern Warfare, Genshin Impact, right? Like games that a lot of people know because they're everywhere. They're popping up left, right, center. A lot of things like Fortnite, PUBG, right? A lot of the battle royales became like top household names. So Warframe's never really hit that level of popularity, and it never will, because it just doesn't have any sort of competitive edge to it or reason to keep going for a lot of people past a certain point. So yeah, people are definitely getting bored of it. It's understandable. People like me, you'll just see stream it a lot less. I was streaming it a lot on YouTube a couple years ago when I first started creating a lot more Warframe content, because there was a lot more things to do. I needed a lot more Warframes, weapons. I needed to get a lot more planets done, or like Steel Path done. I needed to progress more in the game, get Railjack farmed up once that came out, right? So that there was a lot more to do and a lot more to stream back then. But now that I'm done being like completed every node, right? You've completed every essential star chart item. You've gotten most items, but I can't be bothered to get like every single weapon right now or complete all my syndicates 100%. So it's gotten to the point where you're just leveling a number up to level a number up or wait for new things. So we're in that camp. So it's just harder to stream a game when there's not a ton that you need to do right now in it. I think a lot of people can understand that, because I think a lot of people are probably taking a break from Warframe or quitting Warframe temporarily, or hey, quitting Warframe until cross save is fully out, because dear God, the game is 9 years old and it doesn't have cross save. Like, that's going to be huge for a lot of people because they want to play on their accounts that they started on. 9 years is a long time. Long time for people jump between consoles, PC, other consoles, and the fact that your like cross-play, cross-save functionality never existed, you're on a console by console save login basis, has always been just wacky. So that's also a huge issue. So a lot of it's definitely going to be waiting until probably 2023. I hope they have it all done by 2023. If it takes it into 2024 to get like cross-play, cross-save, or mobile, it's gonna be a little rough. Like, they need to have cross-save, cross-play done in 2023, and mobile at the latest, like hopefully at the end of 2023, because Warframe is it's struggling a little bit. They don't have that developer speed for content because they have to work on side content, and because the team broke up. It's seemingly just like a little bit of a mess. No one truly knows how like the team feels, or like how all individuals at DE feel, or anything like that, because Warframe Digital Extremes, etc. It's a big company, right? Who knows how the individuals at the company are feeling, or how everyone working on the game's feeling right now? It's hard to say, because they are always going to essentially be like pretty jazzed or like pretty upbeat about the game during dev streams. I don't think they actively want to start shitting on their game a little bit during dev streams and stuff. They always talk about when they goober up here and there, but they don't want to be like, we hate our game, because yeah. So you never know how people feel, if they're like bored of the development side of the game, if things are going there. So hey, who knows? But I know Warframe players stopped playing. Warframe content creators have slowed down. Warframe content creators have quit altogether, stopped streaming it, stopped making videos. People went from like daily streams to like weekly streams to like whenever there's maybe stuff they have to do in Warframe, or a lot of people have done this thing where they started streaming into like to make a video. So they're like, okay, what's the video gonna be? So I'll just stream, get all that done. And you know, that makes sense. It's understandable. That is the most efficient way to create content after all. Stream mid video creation and the process, etc., and then creating and recording the video. That's why a lot of YouTube videos these days are just stream highlights, or like stream cuts, or stream guides, right? Because like, yeah, it just makes sense to do things on stream and then make a video out of it. So it is what it is. I think Warframe's still a good game, still a fun game, especially if you're like mid-game, early game, but it is hard to get into, and it is hard to get everything done, or like get end game and want to finish and get everything done. So it's in that state, everybody. It's still fun and it's still chill. There's still videos that I want to make about Warframe. It's just like I don't have a ton of things I need to stream or play with Warframe, and it's not really fun streaming just to make like one video or something. I want to chill and play the game, and I don't care to farm Archon shards or do weeklies every week or dailies, because Warframe, it's like I just don't care. I've done it enough. There's nothing like too new. So hey, we're chilling right now and we're making videos because there's still those to make. And I'll just randomly stream when there's stuff that needs to be streamed. Randomly be playing Genshin Impact, and a lot of beginner guide or random guides and videos in Genshin Impact, same with Warframe. So pretty much just expect that. You might see like a Warframe video and then a Genshin Impact video come out that like makes sense along with it, like Master Rank. I'll probably make an AR farming video, adventure rank video, right? Since I finally hit AR 55. So yeah, just expect that. A lot of content creators and people should take breaks from Warframe. It's healthy to take breaks. Like, I'm going to be playing some single player games on stream, I think. I think that's like actually one of my plans, is just like I'll make videos on Warframe and play Genshin Impact and make Genshin Impact videos. And maybe I'll stream some single player games like BioShock or Callisto Protocol. That one I'm pretty excited for. There are some random new games coming out all of the time, so if there's anything I want to check out, I was like interested in checking out Warzone 2, but I saw online, yeah, it's not going so fresh, not going so hot, so maybe not, maybe not. But there's a lot of games out there that are probably worth checking out. So maybe I'll play those, as well as continue on creating Warframe guides, videos, and Genshin guides and videos. But I don't have a lot of time to stream it because it's just not much of a streamer compared to like a YouTube content creator casually. So yeah, probably just stream casually when I want to play some games and hang out with chat. And then, yeah, we'll make some videos. So follow me on all the social medias if you want to keep up there. I mainly make YouTube videos, shorts, and stream, as well as use Twitch and all the random social medias like Twitter, Discord, Instagram, Facebook, etc., right? But hey, Warframe's still a good game. Don't be mad or anything, right? Just chill. They've just done a lot of goobery, weird stuff, and the development's not ideal. Still a lot of fun things to do in Warframe, but it's good to take breaks or quit when you are kind of bored. So remember that, right? Not something you should force yourself to do, because that's just silly, right? So I'll see you all when Lose Prey drops. That's probably going to be the next time I stream any sort of Warframe. So hey, unless there's a dev stream before then, I will see you when Lose Prey drops on stream. If not, yeah, watch some videos, Genshin Impact, or Warframe, whatever you like. Or if there's any other videos you want me to make, let me know. You can always just DM me if you're curious about stuff. Maybe I'll answer it, maybe I won't, because I'm awful at answering DMs. So yeah. So thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Peace.